when you are selected, know that that is not the end of it. That is only the beginning, because some actually do get selected, but they don't get the chance to have an interview there. Some get selected, get interview, and they are denied their visa. There was no money or fee required when the entry were being submitted. However, if you get selected and you have the opportunity to get your interview date, then you know that you have to pay for your visa application fee. If you're a family, you are not just paying for you, but you are paying for anyone that is a dependent. You need to pay for your medicals, and these require some amount of money. So you need to make sure that you have money saved up. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, and thank you for the support. My name is Apia, and my wife and I are based in the United States. Today I want to talk to you about things that you can do whilst you await the DV lottery results, right? So if you submitted your entry for the DV 2025 or for the DV 2024 last year, and there is still the chance for you to get all these things in place. And so just stay with me to the end of this video, and I'm going to share with you all the things that you need to know whilst you wait and prepare yourself for the results release in May 2024. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so to begin with, you just have to know that life must continue. The fact that you submitted an entry for the DV lottery doesn't mean that things should come to an end. So whatever it is that you are doing, just go back to it and even try to improve yourself and do it more. Because one thing about the DV lottery is that the United States government does not want anybody that is going to come into the country to be a burden to the system that is already in place. So they want the best of the best, right? So if you are schooling, if you are a worker, if you are trading, whatever it is, just go ahead, do it, and try to find ways and means to improve yourself. That way you can show yourself worthy when it comes to being considered for the diversity visa should you be selected. The point number 2 that I want to encourage you is, whilst you are waiting, you need to know that at the time of submitting the entry, there's actually no qualification, there are actually no rules. Anybody at all can submit an entry. However, once you get selected, you need to show your documents based on the qualifications, and there are 2 ways that you can qualify. And one is through your high school diploma or through a 2 years working experience. And we have a video that we shared talking about the work experience and those that do not qualify on the high school. So you can look in the description box below and find out more information about that. All right, so you can go to your school and go ahead and request a copy of your transcript, and also make sure that you have your senior high school certificate available. And some of you may be asking, what if I failed in some of the courses? That is where the transcript comes in. All right, so the transcript can help you to show that whilst you were in school, you were an amazing student. However, maybe based on the final exam, you were not able to pass due to certain reasons, which we might not get into that in this video. However, if you're able to get your transcript to support your certificate, that can be a plus. So I strongly encourage you to go to your school and get that. If you are an employer, you want to qualify the work, make sure that you're able to coordinate with your job that they can give you an attestation letter. And the point number 3, guys, is you need to make sure that you have a passport. Previous years, they required you to submit your passport information, but as you are aware, in the DV 2025, there was no section for you to submit your passport. The reason why you need a passport is that traveling abroad, there are several ways that one can travel abroad. It is not just through the DV lottery. So an opportunity may arise, and if you don't have a passport, how are you going to take advantage of it? Having a passport is also a sign of faith that whatever that aspirations that you have, you are trusting God to come through for you. And I remember when I had my passport, I had no idea I was going to get the chance to travel. But I was like, hey, I need to get this because I never know what is ahead of me. So I just went ahead and applied for it. You don't want to wait till the last minute and you are going to pay huge sums of money just to be able to get a passport. So I strongly encourage you, if you don't have a passport, go ahead and make a passport now. You might be selected, you might win, or you might not win. But whatever be the case, having a passport means that you are ever ready for any opportunity that comes your way. Point number 4 that I want us to talk about is you need to have some money. You need to save up some money. There was no money or fee required when the entry were being submitted. However, if you get selected and you have the opportunity to get your interview date, then you know that you have to pay for your visa application fee. If you're a family, you are not just paying for you, but you are paying for anyone that is a dependent. You need to pay for your medicals, and these require some amount of money. So you need to make sure that you have money saved up. That way, you don't wait last minute and be asking people if they can help you to get your medicals done, your visa and your plane ticket and whatnot. So know that it will come with a cost if you get selected eventually. So I strongly encourage you to start saving up and trusting God and taking a leap of faith that you have everything lined up. So the point number 5 I want to talk about is you need to make sure that you are keeping your health in check. As I mentioned earlier on in this video, the government of the United States wants the best of the best. So if you are going to do your medicals and it comes out that there are certain diseases or certain ailment, that might be a way of disqualifying you. I'm going to put a link down below talking about all the medical conditions that may impact your chances of getting a diversity visa if you do get selected. All right, so if you are someone who smokes, you are someone who drinks, I would encourage you to try to tone down on it or eliminate it completely if you can and you have the capacity to do so. Because we all know that smoking and drinking, as well as getting yourself involved in certain risky behaviors and lifestyles, can negatively impact and affect your health. And you don't want your health to stand in the way of you getting a visa once you get selected. The point number 6, and probably the last but one point, is you need to make sure you are having all your certificates together. If you say you are married, you need to have your marriage certificate, that the date should predate the time that you submitted your entry. That is only if you are married before you submitted. But if you do get married between now and when the results are going to be released, make sure that you have your marriage certificate and be sure to be able to prove that this is an original marriage. Because what happens is that sometimes when people get selected, they try to do fake marriages and whatnot. And one thing that you don't want to get yourself involved in during any visa interview is to try and lie. Because once you get caught lying, it's going to come against you. And now there is a section on the visa application process where they ask you of your social media handles and all of that, so they can go and make a whole lot of investigations. And if you lie that you're not married, but you said you are married to someone who is a sibling or a relative or whatever it is, that can go against you. So make sure you deter or stay away from any form of lies. Like I said, if you are married, make sure you have your marriage certificate. If you have kids, get their birth certificate that shows that you are their parent, like you are the mom or you are the dad. If you are divorced, be sure to have a divorce certificate. If you say that you are widowed or you are separated, you need to have something to show, either a death certificate or something from the court a document from the court to be able to prove and show that indeed you are divorced or you are married. Thank you for sticking with us, and I would strongly encourage you to subscribe to our channel. So the very last point that I want to share with you is that, guys, you need to pray and have enough faith. This whole DV lottery, it is just a matter of grace and favor and luck, because the selection process is completely random. And even when you are selected, know that that is not the end of it. That is only the beginning, because some actually do get selected, but they don't get the chance to have an interview date. Some get selected, get interviewed, and they are denied their visa. And so I strongly encourage you that you're going to pray and you're going to put God first. And as the Bible says that, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and in all your ways acknowledge Him. And this is one of the aspect of your life, or one way of your life that you can entrust to God, that Father, come through for me. I submitted an entry myself on behalf of some friends and some family members, and I'm going to strongly trust and believe God that God is going to come through for them. And if it is not in God's plan that they get selected, I pray that God is going to open another bigger and better opportunities for them. So guys, here are the 7 things that I wanted to share with you. Make sure that you are living your life and even improving on your life. Get your senior high school certificate, and if you want to qualify on a work experience, make sure that you can have a document to show for it. Try and get your passport if you don't have one. Make sure you are keeping your health in check. You are saving up some money to be able to pay up for any expenses that comes with a visa application fee, medicals, and your plane ticket. And also whatever certificate, either birth certificate, marriage certificate, divorce certificate, or legal document from the court that is able to prove your marital status, as well as the relationship between yourself and your dependent. Try and get all these things lined up and make sure that they are accurate and genuine. Guys, if you're enjoying our content, we strongly encourage you to subscribe, hit the notification bell below. That way you're going to be notified. Share this video to all your friends, especially those that played or submitted an entry for the DV lottery. And we're going to come your way again with many exciting information and opportunities abroad. And until we come your way again next time, stay blessed.